Did you just see what happened? Caspa just did something that's making Bitcoin and Ethereum holders do a double take. We're talking about a complete game changer that's got the entire crypto space buzzing. What's up, crypto family? Welcome back to Goldrush Crypto Daily. I'm your host, and today we're diving into some absolutely mind-blowing developments in the Caspa ecosystem that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. We've got breaking news about transaction records being shattered, potential surprise exchange listings, and why some analysts are saying this could be the beginning of something massive. Plus, I'll share why one CFA is literally DCAing into Caspa every single day, regardless of price action. If this analysis helps you stay ahead of the curve, smash that like button and let's get this crypto knowledge flowing to more people. Let's jump right into the biggest story that's got everyone talking. According to Yorichi Tsugikuni, a prominent crypto analyst, Kaspa just achieved something absolutely incredible. And I mean jaw-dropping incredible. Are you ready for this? Kaspa just surpassed Bitcoin and Ethereum in daily transactions combined. Let me repeat that because I know some of you are probably thinking you heard wrong. Kaspa processed more transactions in a single day than Bitcoin and Ethereum put together. Here are the numbers that are making waves across crypto Twitter. Kaspa handled 1,918,960 transactions, while Ethereum processed 1,510,083 and Bitcoin managed 396,523. When you add Bitcoin and Ethereum together, you get 1,906,606 transactions, still less than what Kaspa achieved solo. But here's what makes this even more impressive. Kaspa accomplished this milestone without sacrificing its decentralization or security. We're talking about a network that's managing to be exponentially faster and cheaper while maintaining the core principles that make blockchain technology valuable in the first place. This raises a fascinating question that's got the crypto community buzzing. What's the incentive to use any other layer 1 for peer-to-peer transactions when you've got performance like this? When you can get faster, cheaper transactions without compromising on the security and decentralization that drew us all to crypto in the first place? It really makes you think about the future of blockchain infrastructure. Speaking of long-term thinking, this connects perfectly to another compelling analysis that's been making rounds. A crypto analyst known as Scape has shared some thought-provoking insights about what this transaction volume means for network security and sustainability. Here's something most people don't fully grasp, and honestly, I didn't fully appreciate this until recently: the importance of what's called a security budget. Scape points out that long-term, there needs to be a sustainable way to reward miners for their work, and this is where Kaspa's approach becomes absolutely brilliant. Think about it this way. As Kaspa scales and accommodates massive daily transaction volumes, the fees from those transactions create a self-sufficient security model. The more adoption grows, the more secure the network becomes because miners have stronger incentives to keep protecting it. Now here's where it gets really interesting. And this might ruffle some Bitcoin maximalist feathers. Scape suggests that without the ability to scale and handle sufficient daily transactions to adequately pay miners, Bitcoin's network security could face challenges down the road. Miners, as Scape puts it, work for incentives. They're business people, not altruists. This analysis positions Kaspa as potentially being superior both as a store of value and as a medium of exchange in the long run. It's not just about being faster or cheaper, it's about creating a sustainable economic model that can thrive as the network grows. I find this perspective fascinating because it challenges some fundamental assumptions about what makes a cryptocurrency valuable long-term. It's not just about being first to market or having the biggest brand recognition. It's about having the technology and economic incentives that can actually scale with global adoption. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about Bitcoin's proven track record and power law adoption? Well, Scape has addressed this too, and it's worth diving into. There's been some FUD circulating about Kaspa's power law performance, but here's the context that critics aren't sharing. Bitcoin actually experienced a lower R-squared value of 0.75 in its early days, similar to where Kaspa is now. The key insight here is that Bitcoin's R-squared improved over time, and Kaspa has just bottomed out in its first bear market. According to this analysis, Kaspa's R-squared would likely improve dramatically as it enters its first real bull cycle. The argument being made is that we should evaluate price potential based on underlying technology and network capabilities, not just current adoption levels. The Nokia comparison is particularly striking. Just because something was dominant doesn't mean it stays that way if better technology comes along. This isn't about being anti-Bitcoin, but about recognizing that innovation in the crypto space continues to evolve. Speaking of market developments, here's something that's got the Caspa community absolutely buzzing. According to Lovren, a crypto analyst, there are rumors swirling that Crypto.com might have just green-lighted Caspa for a surprise listing. Now, I want to be clear, these are rumors at this stage, and we always need to take exchange listing speculation with a grain of salt. But if this turns out to be true, it could be absolutely massive for Caspa's accessibility and liquidity. Major exchange listings often serve as significant catalysts for price discovery and community growth. The fact that these rumors are circulating during a period of record transaction volume makes the timing particularly interesting. Whether this materializes or not, the buzz itself shows the growing institutional and retail interest in what Caspa is building. This brings us to another exciting development that ties everything together perfectly. According to Kaspa Daily, the network just recorded its biggest spike in activity in 90 days, and the numbers are genuinely impressive. We're talking about nearly 2 million transactions and over 500,000 active addresses. This isn't just theoretical potential anymore. This is real, measurable network adoption happening in real time. What makes this particularly exciting is the timing. According to the report, this increased on-chain activity suggests the community is preparing for an upcoming Layer 2 launch. This could represent the next major evolution in Caspa's scaling capabilities. Think about what this means. We're already seeing record-breaking transaction volumes on the base layer, and now there's a Layer 2 solution on the horizon that could unlock even more possibilities for developers and users. Now let's talk about practical investment strategy, because this is where theory meets reality. Vijay Kailash, a CFA and CFP, shared his approach to Kaspa investment that I think many of you will find valuable. His strategy is beautifully simple. If you're bullish on an asset long-term but don't know how to read charts, just dollar cost average. He's literally buying the same amount of Caspa every single day, regardless of price action. Here's the psychology behind this approach that I really appreciate. When the price is lower, your money buys more tokens. When the price is higher, your money buys fewer tokens. Over time, this tends to smooth out volatility and reduce the stress of trying to time the market perfectly. What I find most compelling about Vijay's approach is his mindset. He welcomes price dips because they allow him to accumulate more of what he believes is fundamentally valuable. He's not worried about short-term price movements because he's positioned for the long game. His advice? Study Caspa, gain conviction, set up automated DCA purchases, and then go live your life. Come back in 10 years and you'll likely be doing quite well. This philosophy resonates with me because it takes the emotion and daily stress out of investing while still allowing you to participate in potential long-term growth. So, what's my take on all of this? We're looking at a convergence of factors that could be setting up something really special for Caspa. You've got record-breaking transaction volumes, a potentially superior long-term security model, growing institutional interest, exploding network activity, and smart money consistently accumulating. But let's keep this balanced. Early-stage cryptocurrencies always carry significant risks. Technology advantages don't always translate to market success, and the crypto space is notoriously unpredictable. That said, what impresses me most about Caspa isn't just the technical performance, it's the quality of analysis and long-term thinking coming from the community. When you see CFAs and experienced analysts taking positions and sharing detailed fundamental analysis, it suggests this isn't just hype-driven speculation. The transaction volume numbers we discussed aren't marketing claims, they're verifiable on-chain metrics that demonstrate real utility and adoption. All right, crypto family, let's wrap this up with the key takeaways. Caspa just proved it can handle more daily transactions than Bitcoin and Ethereum combined while maintaining decentralization and security. The network is showing explosive growth in activity as Layer 2 solutions approach, and smart money is accumulating through systematic DCA strategies. I want to hear from you. What do you think about Caspa's transaction volume breakthrough? Are you convinced by the long-term security budget argument? Or do you think Bitcoin's network effects are insurmountable? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I read every single one, and your insights often spark ideas for future videos. If you found this analysis helpful and want to stay ahead of developments in the crypto space, smash that like button and subscribe for daily crypto updates. Hit the bell notification so you never miss breaking news that could impact your portfolio. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into some fascinating developments in the DeFi space that you absolutely won't want to miss, so make sure you're subscribed. Remember, crypto family, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Until tomorrow, keep building that crypto knowledge, and I'll see you in the next one.